Walking is not saving your legs, the silent mistake that is stealing your strength. You are about to discover why your daily walk, the one you've been doing for years, is not saving your legs. I'm sorry, but it is the pure truth of senior fitness. Here is the dangerous belief that light movement is enough. But what most people above 60 don't understand is that walking alone cannot rebuild the leg strength, stability, and balance that you have silently lost. With every passing year without the correct over 60 exercise, your mobility after 60 gets harder and the risk of a fall, the main threat to your healthy aging, increases. But the good news is that you don't need hours at the gym, but rather a smarter strategy. You need strength-based movements and balance exercises that truly challenge your muscles. This method, which I call rapid activation, works much faster than you think. I am going to show you the 5 movements that will prove this. They will give you instant strength, iron balance, and the confidence to walk safely anywhere. Let's start with our test of truth. Grab a sturdy chair because exercise 1 is the slow motion chair stand. Friend, let's face an uncomfortable truth right away. Your belief that a daily walk is enough to guarantee your leg strength might be stealing your vitality. Don't feel bad, it's what most people think, but look, the muscle needs a challenge to grow. Think of it like a bank. If you only make small deposits, walking, the returns, strength, won't keep up with the inflation of age. To truly secure your mobility after 60, we need something that forces the muscle to react. I call this the test of truth. Grab a sturdy chair, cross your arms over your chest, and try to stand up, but do it as slowly as possible, in slow motion. Pay attention. Did your body wobble? Did you need momentum? Or did you feel a void of strength halfway through? If the answer is yes, walk safely is harder than it seems, and your leg is giving you a signal. This simple test reveals the huge difference between being active and having the leg strength necessary for real life. Let's do the test. Exercise 1. Slow motion chair stand. The big takeaway here is this: the slow standing movement requires a fiber recruitment that walking doesn't demand. And to do it correctly, it's simple. Sit with your feet firmly on the ground, cross your arms, and stand up as slowly as possible. Try to do 5 slow repetitions. By forcing the ascent slowly, you are obliging your thigh and hip to work against gravity, which is the over 60 exercise your body truly needs for robust senior fitness. The good news? This is the turning point for your healthy aging. If this video has already raised a red flag for you, hit like now to help us take this message to more people. Subscribe to the channel to continue taking care of your strength, your balance, and your freedom. And think of someone you love, a friend, a family member, someone who also feels their legs aren't the same anymore. Share this video with that person now. This could change their future. It's an error so common that almost everyone over 60 makes, but the logic behind it is easy to understand. Walking is predominantly a cardiovascular exercise, meaning it's fantastic for your breath and your heart, but it's not the main tool for the deep development of leg strength. Think of your body like an orchestra. Walking plays the flute, endurance, but for the thigh and hip muscles, we need the trombone, strength, and resistance. The secret to healthy aging and true senior fitness is not just about moving, but how you move. And walking, unfortunately, doesn't offer the ideal resistance. Biology is unforgiving. As we age, our muscles only respond to one type of stimulus, which is effort against resistance. If the effort is always the same, as happens on a flat walk, the muscle understands that it doesn't need to develop further. It enters economy mode. Worse, If you feel that annoying pain in your knee or sciatica, you unconsciously start to walk safely by sparing the weak leg, shortening your steps. This is a subtle, vicious cycle that seriously compromises your mobility after 60 and accelerates muscle strength loss instead of fighting it. Therefore, the mistake is not walking. Let that be clear. The mistake is believing it's the only thing you need to do. If you want to ensure fall prevention and have that leg that doesn't betray you when climbing an unexpected step, you need a specific type of over 60 exercise that forces the recruitment of those dormant muscle fibers. It's as if you have a Ferrari, your body, but you're only using first gear. It's time to shift into second, my friend, and truly challenge those muscles. The problem is not just walking, but a key muscle we call the quadriceps, especially its inner portion, which is the first to shut down and leave you stranded. Have you ever felt that insecurity when climbing a step or your thigh wobbling more than it should? This is a clear sign that senior fitness needs a more surgical focus. Walking, being a low-impact movement with little deep knee flexion, does not provide the necessary tension stimulus to keep this region strong, which is crucial for fall prevention and your mobility after 60. This type of isolated over 60 exercise, which forces maximum muscle contraction, is the true vitamin for the healthy aging of your lower limbs. The great knowledge you are gaining here is that the quality of the stimulus is infinitely superior to the quantity of steps. Your future ability to walk safely depends on how willing you are to dedicate a few minutes to focused leg strength exercises, activating the areas that age and routine tend to neglect. Think of a Formula One driver. He doesn't need to drive for hours. He needs short, explosive training for instantaneous reaction. To reverse this, let's wake up this part of the thigh with what I call the stair activator. Exercise 2. Knee extension with contraction. Sit in a chair and you will extend your leg forward, and at the top of the movement, you will squeeze your thigh muscle for about 3 seconds, as if you wanted to crush something, and only then descend slowly. You don't need weights. The secret is in the focused contraction. By performing 10 repetitions per leg, you're sending a clear and direct signal to your body. Hey, we need strength here. A stimulus that walking could never deliver. It's a cruel paradox, isn't it? We put in the effort, we walk, but we feel the strength draining away. The fact is that the loss of leg strength for those who move is almost always a matter of inadequate stimulus and not a lack of activity. The human body is a machine for adaptation. If you only walk in short, shuffling steps, which often happens unconsciously to avoid pain or for fall prevention, you are not demanding enough from your fast-twitch muscle fibers, those responsible for explosion and safety. The great knowledge here is the difference between activity and training. Activity, walking, keeps you moving. But training, like the exercise 2 we did, is what reverses the natural loss of muscle mass that starts subtly after 40 and accelerates after 60, a phenomenon we call sarcopenia. This loss is relentless and can only be fought with effort against resistance. If the over 60 exercise doesn't challenge gravity, the muscle simply has no reason to get stronger. And the worst is fear, the subtle self-sabotage. Many people, fearing knee pain, start to walk with the wrong posture and avoid bending the knee, which switches off the thigh and hip muscles, the very ones we need for full mobility after 60. Remember, healthy aging is a battle against complacency. If you want to walk safely, you need legs that obey readily, and that requires a type of strength that walking doesn't build. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, take this moment to subscribe. Like this video because now you will understand how to gain security. What many people don't realize is that the weakness in the legs doesn't stop at the thigh. It descends to the ankles, the true pillars of our fall prevention. When the thigh and hip muscles are weak, the ankle loses its supporting base and becomes overloaded, making it less reactive. It's the old story. Without a strong foundation, the house crumbles. If you've ever tripped on the curb or felt unsecure on uneven ground, your ankle is begging for focused senior fitness. Without adequate strength and stability there, mobility after 60 becomes seriously compromised. This is an over 60 exercise that directly enhances your balance and firmness when walking. Think about it. If you have strong calf muscles, you have the push to fully lift your foot off the ground and avoid shuffling steps, which are the main cause of tripping. Investing in this movement is a direct investment